Hello everyone, the Bodacious Ginger is back. Today we're going to talk about types of moviegoers, but not in the way that everyone else has done it, I hope. As someone who's worked at a movie theater, I have a different point of view of movie patrons. Yeah, we're going with that one, movie patrons. I like that better. Unpretentious, bite me. But I have 5 types. Obviously, if you want more, put them down in the comments, but let's just get started and have fun and make fools of ourselves. And yes, I wrote it down because otherwise my brain would go completely and we would all be sad. Alright, number 1, the narrator. Now, this is the one who was talking during the movie that you guys all come out and complain and expecting us to do something when we can't. They paid, we can't do anything. But we know who they are the second they walk up to the box office. Because at the box office, they're the ones who give a full synopsis of the film without saying the title. You think I'm joking, it's happened to me 3 times. It happens a lot more than that, but those are the times I can remember because I didn't like the person. It was the same person every time. Sorry, I won't name names because that is wrong and I don't remember his name. Number 2, the big baby. Now this is usually a teenage boy. He is not quite 17, but he thinks he can pull off looking 17, but might I add, 17-year-olds can't pull off looking 17. They expect ID when you go to the movie. When you go to the movie theater, they ask for ID. They have to have your ID because otherwise they will get in trouble and they will get a fine from the company. At least that's how it was when I was there. I'm not going to say what company I worked for because it's just silly and wrong and I shouldn't do that. So I'm not going to be mad. I'm not going to be bad. But usually the big baby is at the box office, either searching through his wallet for his ID, or he's left his ID at home and I should believe him. No, it doesn't work, so don't try. Have your ID. Literally, most of the time we don't even look at the birth date. Literally just always have your ID. If you're in the year, 9 times out of 10 we don't look at the date of the birth. 9 times out of 10. I was the 1 out of 10, so I'm sorry if it's ever me. It won't ever be me again, but if it's, have fun. It'll be a great time. Number 3. The annoyed parent usually attends with the big baby and buys the tickets for all the friends if it's a birthday party, the big baby and the friends, and none of them are 17 and older, and if they are, it doesn't matter, you have to be 21 or older to watch an R-rated film and accompany people. Usually this parent had no plans to go to this movie. They usually are just like, I'm just going to go to the mall, or I'm going to go to dinner with my husband or my significant other, my wife, whoever. But unfortunately this now annoyed parent has been roped into seeing the film because their child can't get into the movie. I was a bitch. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. It was fun. And they're literally negotiating the terms of surrender. That's what it feels like. They're literally saying, I will sell my soul so I don't have to go into this movie. Now, they usually get a ticket for themselves. They go in, and then about half hour to an hour into the film, they'll walk out, and if they're smart, they just walk out and don't say anything. But if they're not, and this happens much more often than you think, they come to box office and expect a refund. Yeah. Sadly for them, we remember them most of the time. There are times we do not. The busier it is, the more likely you are to get away with this. Annoyed parents, if you're watching this, take notes. Only do this if it's busy. If not, just it's 11 to $15. I know that might be a lot, but you know what? It's a lot for me too. But I would rather not have my child kicked out of a movie because that is what will happen. We'll find out, we get the child kicked out, and then you have to come get a refund for everybody, which, saves you money, but then you have teenagers who hate you. Depending on who you are, it could be a win-win or a lose-lose. Your choice. Yes, I have a script, so that's what. See, I made script. Sample of my handwriting. Number 4, the negotiator. Now this person is coming up and thinks that the buttons in the thingamabob, the buttons on the screen, are changeable in price. They are not. So for you future negotiators or current negotiators, it doesn't work. People try all the time and we get sick of it, and then we just kind of remember you for the next time you come in, and we just automatically know which movie you're going to go see because we tend to remember the genres. Don't know why that happened, but we remember people. Well, at least I did, because I'm a weirdo who remembers faces. But this person will literally come up like, I'm the box office attendant. Oh, hi. That'll be $11.27. I don't know movie prices anymore. I haven't been to a movie for a little while. And they're like, oh, no, honey, I only have $9. Is it okay if we bring the price down? And the person at the box office is like, no, we can't, because it's against the rules and I'll get in trouble. And my till will be off, and I have a perfect record, and I'd rather not break my perfect record. So no. And it'll go on for about 5 to 20 minutes, depending how long the line is. If there's no line, it's 20 minutes of just negotiating. If there's a line, you get away with 5. I'm not joking. And number 5, the big spender. This is usually a father with 3 children. That's my oven. I'm cooking something. Okay. This is usually a father with 3 children and a wife. I specify 3 because 2 children are affordable. And 4 children, you know it's going to be a lot. But always 3. I don't know what the 3 is, but it's always the 3. And it's always a father. Never a mother, but always the father. Don't know why. There's probably something to do with gender roles, but I don't know. I'm dumb. Okay, I'm not dumb, but I don't know why it was always this way. And usually the father and the three kids and the wife are going to go see the big blockbuster movie. Usually X-Men, just another movie that's recently come out. Suicide Squad, any of those big blockbuster movies that earn so much money over the summer, any Avenger movie, any X-Men movie, any superhero movies right now, because they're all superhero movies that are the big blockbuster ones. For the most part. There's been a couple that aren't, but they want to go see it, but they've picked a time for the IMAX, the RPX, the premium, the 3D for the big, so they picked that time and not realizing that even though it says above the times what it is, they've picked a time that is more expensive. So then they get to the box office, and I rattle off the price. About $75 to $100, depending on what part of the country you're in, possibly more. For up here, where I am, I think it's about $75. I don't know. We always have movie passes. But in that whole aspect of things, they then try to say, oh, you're conning me out of my money. That's a bunch of bullshit. I'm not kidding. I've had fathers full out go on a rant of how I'm a conniving bitch stealing their money. More than once. I think more than 10 times, but I can't be 100% sure. But it's definitely been it's been at least 10 times, possibly more. And then it's just like, sir, I can go get my manager and they can tell you the same thing. Okay, go get your fucking manager. I'm not kidding. That has happened so many times. So then I go get my manager. I say, yo, manager person. I'm not going to name names for the managers either. Ha ha. Sneaky bastards. You're trying. I see you trying. They'll come in, give the same exact information I did. And then the father will either pay or he will find a different time for the movie and then come back and see that one. It's always one or the other. I'm never sure why it's that order, but it's always that order. Those are 5 moviegoers. And if you don't believe me, legit, you're one of those 5. And if you're not one of those 5, put your description down in the comments below and maybe we'll make another video. Who knows? I hope everyone's having a lovely day, and bye, my beautiful ones. Oh, and also hit the red subscribe button. I'm going to do this whole day. I always forget that part. Bye.